Christmas at the movies.
Pia Lindstrom takes us there at 6.
From WNBC TV in New York, this is Live at 5 with Sue Simmons and Tony Guida.
Good evening, everyone. Sue and Tony are off tonight. I'm Mary Sevilla with Ralph Tenza. As people all over the world celebrate Christmas, Romania's ousted president, Nicolae Ceaușescu, is executed.
In fact, tonight, Bucharest TV is reporting that Ceaușescu and his wife have been found guilty of grave crimes against Romania and executed. Ceaușescu was chased from office Friday after his ruthless security forces massacred thousands protesting his repressive rule. And today he reportedly died for trying to crush the people's freedom revolution. Today there was relative calm in Bucharest. The scenes we'll show you were taken shortly before the reported execution of Ceaușescu was revealed. As signs of the Christmas season sprouted for the first time in decades, the army was reportedly engaged literally in an underground hunt for the secret police forces loyal to the ousted dictator. Soldiers searching for those security police in the miles of tunnels that weave under the capital. In fact, that's where the army says it found and captured Ceaușescu and his wife. When he was booed in that dramatic moment at a staged rally last week, it was the beginning of the end for the hardline Stalinist who ruled Romania with iron fist terror. It was barely a month ago, Ceaușescu vowing to fight the tide of freedoms in Eastern Europe, vowing that change would never reach Romania. But the people rose up, first with demonstrations in the western Romanian city of Timișoara. Ceaușescu's answer to their cries for freedom was a massacre of the people of Timișoara. Later, mass graves were uncovered, mothers killed with their babies in their arms, some of the victims tortured before their deaths. The outrage, the killing of Romanians by Romanians, fueled the pro-democracy forces.
Libertate! Libertate! Libertate!
100,000 people took to the streets of Bucharest, demanding freedom. Ceaușescu heard their message, and he fled. The Romanian army, once loyal to the dictator, fought on the side of the people. And later, Romanian media reported Ceaușescu and his wife had been captured. Soon after, the media showed pictures of Ceaușescu's son, the heir apparent to the dictator's throne, now also in custody. And today, on the streets of Bucharest, the crack of gunfire was mixed with the sound of Christmas carols. For the first time in 40 years, Romanians openly celebrated Christmas, a celebration that was never allowed under communist rule. Mary?
Here in New York, Romanian Americans held a special mass for those massacred in the fighting, and then many of them gave up the warmth of their homes on this Christmas to march at the United Nations, and that's where they got word about how Ceaușescu and his wife. News 4's McGee Hickey is standing now live at the UN with the latest. McGee?
Mary, there are an estimated 87,000 Romanians living in New York, and many of them came to the UN late this afternoon to ask for troops, for UN troops to be sent into Romania to restore the peace. While many said they were overjoyed to hear that dictator Ceaușescu had been executed, they said they wished the entire Romanian people had had a chance to judge that dictator, and not just a small group at a secret trial. Romanian New Yorkers gathered at St. Dumitriu's for the traditional Christmas liturgy this morning. It was followed by a candlelight memorial service for the estimated 80,000 killed in the rebellion so far. These worshippers had not yet heard that dictator Nicolae Ceaușescu and his wife had been executed when St. Dumitriu's pastor told them about the repressive Romania of the last half-century.
In the 27 years I've been in this church,